Olympus athletes, thank you for joining us today. I'm Lynna.
I'm Jesse.
We are excited to share our passion for health and wellness with you all. Jesse, what are we going to do today?
We're going to, grooming tip. We're going to talk about target circle. We're going to talk about flip grid. And we're going to talk about what's the good and bad things about preparing food.
Preparing meals, yes. So, before we get started, Jesse and I want to share with you two important things. First is Samo is participating in... Go ahead, Jesse, you look good.
I don't know which one. I'm waiting for you to... Okay, I didn't know which one because you were going to say.
Let me start over. Samo is participating in Target Circle's Community Giving Program. Be sure to vote for Samo and your other favorite nonprofits in Missouri. Samo is listed in all participating targets in St. Louis and Kansas City until June 30th. Okay, the second important thing we want to tell you about Flipgrid.
I was just making sure it wasn't upside down.
Make sure to connect with Samo on Flipgrid. There are lots of fun ways to connect with other athletes like us, Samo staff, and more. Flipgrid codes are Samo staff, Samo lead, Samo comms, which is Summer Communications, Samo camp, and I'm missing one. I think I'm missing one. Samo comms, Summer camp, Summer staff, Samo health. I think I forgot the health. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 total. So I'm going to read them again just to make sure I got them all correctly. Samo health, Samo lead, Samo fun, Samo comms, which means Samo communications, Samo camp, and Samo staff. All right, let's get fit together.
Yeah.
Okay, so for our hygiene tip today, we decided to put our heads together. Right, Jesse?
Yes, we did.
So, what is our hygiene tip then, Jess?
I would say about brushing and flossing your teeth. And, it's easy to, brush your teeth and get the top parts of your teeth and getting your, gums. But you've also got to do between your teeth. And I know it's harder to do that part if, just brushing your teeth only. So what you want to do is get between your teeth so you don't get cavities.
And how would you say you could do that?
Flossing your teeth at least every day after you eat something like lunch or dinner or breakfast.
And it's not good to do it too hard, right?
No.
Is that all you want to share or you want me to go?
You can go now.
It's a good thing to visit your dentist every, I think I go every...
You go like every 6 months and I go every 4 months.
Yes. So it's good to visit your dentist every 6 or 3 months. It depends how your teeth is. For Jesse, do you want to explain why do you go?
I go every 4 months because I have a dry mouth, so I have an easier chance of getting cavities. Lynna does not.
Apparently, I don't have a dry mouth.
No, that's why.
Sometimes I feel like I do.
Yeah.
But beside that, make sure you visit your dentist frequently. If you don't have a dentist, I recommend that you have someone to help you to look for one, like a family member or someone you care about. Because visiting dentist is really important for our hygiene and for our health, because our teeth is very important. We only get one pair of these. I mean, they're like in. So we want to make sure we take care of them and make sure we floss our teeth as well, because when you floss, you get between the gum, between your teeth, and when you eat, the food goes between your teeth, and you try to get it sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't come out. So that's where a floss will come in. That'll be really handy. There's 2 ways you can floss. You can floss like how Jess and I do.
Like floss sticks, or you can use the regular floss, which is the string.
The string, yes. Jess and I like the floss stick better. So we can just push it in there. We don't have to rip the string off and all that stuff.
And wrap it around our fingers like that. We can just go between.
Yes. And let's see, what else can I about flossing, talking about how important it is to have our teeth clean
by a hygienist is the first one.
Yes. And you might not think, but our tongue is very important.
Very.
You want to make sure you brush your tongue. Sometimes the toothbrushes you buy in the stores, they have this, what's it called, scratcher tongue or something? Tongue scratcher, I think it's called. So you use that mainly for the tongue. And by doing that, you get all the germs and the bad breath. The bad breath comes from the tongue, and so it sits on the tongue. So when you brush all it out, no more bad breath until probably the next day. So
and you want to get the roof of your mouth and the tongue and the gums.
Yes, and you really want to take care of your teeth, because you only get 1 pair of these teeth, like in your mouth. But there's another pair of teeth you get. Which you know what they are, Jesse?
Well, there's one called false teeth, and you can also get a plate.
Dentures.
Yeah.
Dentures, they're not very comfortable, but if you have to have them, they're a must. Okay, I think we're done with that subject.
Yes, we are.
So, what are we going to talk about now, Jess?
We're going to talk about what's the good and bad things about preparing meals.
Okay. So, do you want me to ask a question to you, or you want to ask a question to me?
You can do it.
Why is it a good idea to prepare meals, Jess?
Well, it's good to prepare meals because when you go shopping at like Walmart or wherever you go, to Hy-Vee or Price Chopper, the good thing is you feel successful. And it feels good that you did it yourself. To go shopping on your own and having, now some people like me and, Lynna and I, we need, our parents or someone to take us to go shopping and have the help to knowing what's a good deal and what's not. So you always want to always look for the best deals of your drinks, like if you get soda or if you get orange juice or whatever you buy of your meals, like healthy choice or best choice, whatever is the best price for you to find.
Very good job, Jess. I think it's a good idea to prepare meals so you know that what you're going to have. Also, it's a little bit more healthier. It could save you money. That's really good. Okay, the other thing is there certain foods that aren't good for preparing?
Yes.
What are they, Jesse?
Well, things like you shouldn't eat. Like, things like, hot dogs with the bun, especially when it's white bread. Things like, all the things to do with white bread, like hamburgers and hot dogs and things like that. Things like, some people shouldn't be eating things like oatmeal every day. Cereal's not a good one to prepare every day because it's all sugar. There's, I think, what else is another one? I can't think of what else, but those are some of the things you should not have every day. But every once in a while you can have sugar and, oatmeal and things like that with stuff inside, like if you have oatmeal, you can have raisins in it or apples or something like that.
What is the pros and cons of preparing a meal, Jess?
Well, the good thing is you feel good about it. And you feel good that you did it yourself. The bad thing is, it can be, definitely it could be time consuming for some people. Maybe some people are, it's, it's just exhausting sometimes. So you don't like doing it. But it's always good to do it for yourself so you know that as you're living on your own, like I will be one day, and Lynna will be one day, I'll feel good about it, and Lynna will feel good about her doing it herself.
My pros and cons, I think the pro would probably be that it's healthy, and, well, if you prepare the food that is healthy, it can make it faster for you. So because you know what you're going to make, and you got to prepare, and you don't have to get everything out, so that saves time.
Right.
And another pro is that, I think that's all. So I'm going to move on to cons. Cons probably will be the time consuming because it takes a long time to prepare the meal and prepare the food. So and probably cost so much because you have to buy containers and all the food, but in the long run, it's a great idea. Just, do you think there's any tools that we need to prepare the food?
Well, it depends on what you're making. Make sure you have your measuring cups and your, can't think of what else, but that's about,
I can think of some things.
Yeah, you probably can. I can't right off the top of my head, but that's...
So, sometimes we are preparing our meals. We use one of these, which our mom bought.
Oh yeah, containers.
Thank you, Mom. So, it has, I think Mom bought these at Walmart or Target. You can buy these there. So, there has like 2 departments and a lid. So, you can put anything in it. Just make sure you know that you have it in there. So, if in the fridge, because sometimes we forget what we have, so then we forget about it, then they expire, then it's not good. So we don't want that. So, and I use sometimes, and I know some people use like a whiteboard to plan the meals out for the week, and then make a grocery list what they need, and then they'll look for deals. Make sure we need to find deals from the food so we can save a little bit of money.
Right.
And you also sometimes it's good to have some help. It isn't bad to ask for help.
No, it's not.
If you have questions or you don't know if it's a good idea to prepare this meal for the week, ask questions for someone else so they can give you their opinion. And
right.
So always ask for help. It's okay.
No,
don't feel like it's a bad thing to ask. When you ask a question, there's no wrong questions.
Nope.
So I really suggest that you ask for help when you make these meals, because maybe they thought of something that you didn't think of. So that's a good thing. On the notes we have, it's a good idea to write on a calendar, or you can write a calendar, make a calendar, like print it out, or you can write one on a whiteboard, or if you have a blackboard. I don't know. I think most people have whiteboards, but I'm not sure. So you write Monday through Friday down, then breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snack if you want to, and you write down what you want. Then after you got that done, you can write the groceries. What kind of groceries do you need to make these meals? And when you get that done, you can ask someone to see if they want to suggest something, or they think you shouldn't make, that's not a good idea, or something like that. And another thing you want to do is look at the deals, look at the ads, look on some TV commercials. They always have ads about the food and stuff. So make sure you look at those ads, because they will sometimes surprise you. So they will have some good deals on food. So you always want to keep your eye out on that. We always say ask for help if needed. Like I said, buy the containers. We don't have to buy those certain containers, but any containers will work. This was just easier for us, and kind of split it. Shop around before. Make sure you shop around. Like, don't buy a food thing that you just see like that moment, because maybe you go to another store and it's more lower price. And they're like, oh man, I have to pay that much. So you always want to make sure you shop around. If you can't remember of the price of the product it is, you can always write it down, or if you have your phone with you, take a picture of it, the price and the name of the product and the brand if you want to. So you can shop around. By doing this, you know what you're eating. So you know what you're eating when you do prep meals, because you have in your brain. It's like, okay, I'm having this for breakfast. Okay, I'm having this for snack. Okay, I'm having this for lunch. I'm having this for dinner. So when people ask you, Jesse, what do you have for lunch?
Then I'll know.
Jesse will know. He's like, I know some people ask what they have for lunch. Right, Jesse?
Yep.
Jesse's always asked those questions to anyone. So, also, you might to eat healthier when you prepare these meals. So this is a good thing. It gives you your brain training for maybe a healthy meal if you want to train for that. And always know what you're going to have in your house. So make sure you know what you have in your house. Like, what if you're preparing something? I don't have this. So, whoops. You have to go shopping, or someone has to take you for shopping. So always make a list, like beginning of the week, to see that what you have and what you don't have. I think we went over our time, so I'm sorry about that. So let's close it up. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to stay tuned later today for the next session with Carrie. If you enjoyed this session, please share it on your Facebook timeline and use the hashtag, the number symbol, SOMOATHOME. If you're looking for more videos, please visit
SOMO.org/@home.
Correct. SOMO.org/ sorry, my brain just went in fog. ATHRME. If you want to leave a comment for us, tell us if you were preparing a meal, what would you put in it? Thank you. Bye.
Bye.